Hey, what is upstream? How is everyone doing tonight? We are on the other side of the 5-year time skip. Lots of work still to be done for the site. Some new players, new faces, new characters. It's gonna be a fun time. So let's get towards our faithful Epi, who's actually DMing the first game on the other side. One skip here. So let's see. Hi, Epi.
Hi, Sev.
So, why don't you set us up here since you're the guy.
Hello, players.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, stream, if there's anyone watching. So,
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Epi.
You're welcome. So, well, it's one of my streams. They don't draw people. They draw the insane. So you're all kind of suddenly gathered at the guild. You can see people pottering about. Eventually a human woman with black hair. Really prim proper. She's wearing what looks to be like a power suit. Glasses. Not a hair out of place. Everything completely ordered. Walks up and looks at you all and goes, "So, you're who I've been assigned."
What she actually goes is, "Thank you for the subscription, there, gent." I think that's 2 months in a row. So continue.
High five, gent. So she looks at them and goes, "You're the ones I have been assigned to. My name is Winry. It's not Winnie, Win.
No, it's actually other... Firefly, who's just resubscribed as well. Thank you, Firefly. There's going to be more.
I know.
It's the beginning of the month. They're all about to trigger one after another. Continue, though.
So she looks at everyone and goes, "Depending on how satisfied I am with your job, will depend on the report that goes back to my superiors."
Who are you?
Winry.
Spell that?
Squints, because I have it written down.
Squints harder.
WYNNEUE.
And your last name?
You don't need my last name.
the door opens as I think Agadar walks in. Just, probably still some of dinner on him. He doesn't have prestidigitation. And he just kind of, looks at everyone. Who are you? Pointing to the prim and proper lady.
I am Winry. I am your employer's go-to for this mission.
So you're our employer's employee. Oh, so we're all employees anyways. Walks up.
So.
What's your last name? Looks at everyone.
She won't tell us.
She's
That's a
disinclined to
really
tell
weird
us.
last name. She won't tell us. Shrugs.
This job requires you to clear out a mine. It's on a small island nation. The reports we have gotten is over time they started to notice sand building up around the mine. Eventually, it started to fill up, so they started moving people up from the lower levels. And then that's when people started to disappear. And bodies started to turn up. Eventually, they had to close the mine because, well, they couldn't even enter the very first level.
Because why?
Well, they pulled bodies out that were completely burnt to a crisp.
Oh.
Agadar raises his hand.
Yes,
There's still bodies?
Uh,
Because there's a death cleric, I saw him. I mean, someone must have died. So, I mean, he's probably better suited to do funerals.
I'm pretty sure that whatever's in there would probably have eaten the bodies by now.
Yeah, you waited too long. They tend to, do that.
Yeah. So, we will be dropping you in and waiting to return you. My employers very much would like this mine cleared.
Cobalt speaks up now, kind of flips his cowl back. So, what's so important about this mine? Anything significant about it for all of the hassle of you hiring adventurers to clear it out?
It is a mine, and a nation wants you to clear it. What more do you need?
What kind of mine?
You don't have to worry about anything exploding if that's what you're concerned about.
Agadar chuckles, looking to Root, who he's met before, and goes, I wasn't worried about it before, but now I'm slightly worried about explosions.
I know the feeling.
Fire's bad. We wouldn't want any of that in mines.
Just casually looks to his pack and taps the oil flasks there.
Oh. You. I heard stories about you.
Just kind of looks around. I haven't lit anything on fire that was ours, at least.
Please don't use oil and fire inside the mine.
Shrugs and
I
takes
mean,
off his pack.
I have a. I could make you see in the dark if you don't mind.
Agadar smiles. I have the light cantrip too, and he lights his finger up.
She looks at everyone and goes, please, try not to damage the mine too much. We'd like to keep the infrastructure intact, if possible.
Is there an itemized list of what's inside the mine so we know what is supposed to be there and what isn't?
It's a mine.
And there are lists.
She goes to her paperwork, and I wasn't given a list. They just want it cleared.
Shimri nods slowly.
They mine or there. It's simple as that.
And the island nation is...
To be
Private.
disclosed at a later time because Epi wasn't prepared.
No, I have the island nation. It's just they wouldn't tell you their name.
Again, just looks at Jim Marine and smiles. We get to travel. Let's go.
It's going to be fantastic.
Or terrible, one of the two. But it's still traveling.
This is true.
He walks up to Winry, pats her on the shoulder, and don't worry if they blow it up. Jimmy and Root here, they helped rebuild Tholador. They'll be fine. They have experience, and walks out.
Yeah, a single hair goes out of place as their eye twitches.
Arena looks to Gemarine Root, her eyes just wide. You guys built a city?
Helped rebuild. You said something about making us able to see in the dark.
Yeah. I have the dark vision.
If you wouldn't mind.
Who all needs it? I don't know his name. Did he who just walked out need it?
You would realize he was a human. So probably.
Could
Agadar.
Those who's been going, guys, we're not traveling by standing.
Agadar,
Yeah.
join us. We're going to have dark vision cast on us. And then we can
That
go.
elf thing?
That elf thing.
That elf thing.
Just walks over.
Looks to Cobalt. Cobalt's a human, right?
Mm-hmm.
He nods.
There's 3 humans, a wood elf, a dwarf, and a drow. Yeah.
Yeah, Chimber's not acknowledging the drow.
The drow hasn't spoke yet, so
I think the drow fell asleep.
The drow's still here.
There she is.
come on,
So-
Tree. You can do this. Push Trish.
It's
Alright.
okay if I cast the dark vision on you, right?
Please.
Agatha looks.
No,
Why would you offer if it wasn't okay?
some people don't like spells casting on them. That's all. I just wanted to be sorry. Okay. She'll cast it on Cobalt, Agathar, and Root. So that's
So you have to go
Yeah.
to all 3 of those tokens and change them, edit them, might be. Go into the
Okay.
cogs, so to the advanced option, take away shows light, and then put 60 and 30, respectively, in each of the boxes.
Oh, I don't have
DM.
whatchamacallit on. No, I don't have the
Oh, okay. You don't have to. Gotcha.
no dynamic line, so it's fine.
It's even easier.
Yeah, it's just to remove the thing as you go further in. So, when Marie walks past you all, brings you up to the teleport area.
Mhm.
What is the teleport area called?
The teleportation circle. Literally is. what they
Teleportation
call it.
circle.
They
Okay.
were easy with names, okay? They were easy with names. Coming up with fantastical names for everything gets old.
I mean, they could call it a teleportarium, but no.
I like it.
oh god.
So, bring-
Spell that?
Okay.
No, don't do it.
It's a trap.
It's always a trap.
So she brings you up to the, I'm gonna call it teleportarium. There we go.
Take it.
Brings you up to the teleportarium and gets you to stand on the teleportation circle. And she goes, "Now, please, really, don't damage the mine. You've only got to go in and clear the first floor." Okay.
Only the
Do you
first-
require... Do you know what kind of creatures are inside the first
This-
floor?
this is your job. It's recon. We need to find out what the creatures are.
Wait,
Do we
is
get
it-
a bonus for bringing back the dead corpses so you can study them?
She goes through her paperwork, flipping through it. No, they just want them dead. Any
They want the corpses dead, so there's undead.
no.
Bangs his shield. Let's do this. It's my time to
Is
shine.
it recon
I-
or is it
Arena
clearing?
jumps. He
It's a
bangs the
bit of
shield.
this. It's clear the first floor, kill whatever's there, come back and tell us what was there.
It's
Who's killing?
easy.
Got it.
Seems easy enough.
So, you all step on the teleportarium or teleportation circle, and has anyone ever been on a or never been on a teleportation circle before?
Agadar.
So I need a con save from Agadar.
Get wrecked, Epi.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. It's like the food he ate before turning up. You know, he feels that gurgle in his stomach.
No, that whole feast that he devoured
Yeah.
unceremoniously, and the pitcher of
just-
wine. Yeah, he's good.
He just swallows. And, you know, it settles down. And... So
I don't think
You
any of
all-
the other characters have. Most of these level 6s haven't. In that right tree.
How did they get there? Wouldn't they have had to teleport to get to the island?
This is the first
In a one shot.
one shot. Yep. Yeah, it's a rite of passage.
mhm.
We don't have to do it because we went through one before, I think. So high five.
Yep, I went through. Kobo went through like 3 or 4 by now.
Okay.
I like how we both just net one on the disadvantage.
Yeah, right? Like, if we had disadvantage, we'd both be screwed.
Oh yeah.
Thankfully, I'm not too much of a dick. You can all move your tokens and whatnot.
Agador is movable.
Okay.
Agadar is a go. Agadar is a go.
You teleportate or teleportate.
Down
Teleportate.
at the bottom.
We teleportate. No.
Telepotatoes. Anyways,
I want some now.
yeah,
Oh
that'd be cool.
my goodness.
Teleporting potatoes. That they're the ultimate prize in potatoes. You think you've got one and it teleports to somewhere else.
You're eating it and it teleports away. Gosh darn it.
Your dinner keeps moving around the table. But no. So you teleport. You instantly feel sand under your feet, which is kind of weird because you look up at the mountains, and then you turn around and behind
white.
you can no. There's green.
Well, that's white. Just going about what I see.
Fair enough. There's white on top. There's white on top of the mountains.
Are we outsider? Or
You're
inside?
out. You're outside the
Okay.
mine. You can see the entrance, right?
I'm assuming this is the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Looking around
Behind
the.
you.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Behind you, there's big open green plains. But you can start. For those of you who've traveled a bit, you know, you can clearly see the slow encroach of sand onto the green plains. It's slowly spreading out from these mines. How? You don't know, but it's spreading.
I would like
Jimry.
to. He's gonna look to Jimry and goes, "You're better at the magic thing than I am, right?
Jimmy nod.
You check that out." Abe kind of pulls out like a book, like a leather bound book, and it's kind of got like pantheon symbols along the spine. He's like, "I'll look for religious significance." Kind of confused. He looks towards what? Irina, do you still pretty much look like a druid, right?
Yeah,
Like
Arina
stereotypical druid?
looks.
You
She
do
has-
the nature thing, and the thumbs up, or the nature.
Okay.
Phrelle would walk forward to the entrance and check the difference in the depth of the sand between where we started and where the entrance is.
Okay. Make a let's say a survival for that. Okay, so starting with Gemry, you have no idea. You're not sure if it's magical, if it's just someone's got a big bucket of sand somewhere and keeps running out and dumping it in the grass and running back in again. You have no idea what's going on.
Jimmy takes an empty potion bottle, scoops it full of sand, and corks it.
Okay. I keep trying to figure out how to pronounce your name, Sev.
Agadar. You just call me
Agadar.
Ador if you want. Ador.
Odor.
Ador.
Ador. Ador. It could be a god. You never know. Gods are weird like that, you know. Especially nature gods. On a whim, snow.
He looks up to the voice in the sky. That sounds like more like Tempest. And he looks back to his book.
And the voice in the sky responds, "Yeah, you're kind of right." God, why did players have to have such complicated
How
names?
about you call her Aurora? If you can't pronounce Irena.
Irena, you are
Close
pretty
enough.
sure that this is... It's not natural by any means. As you kind of look at the sand and look at the grain and then look up at the sand and back towards the cave, you can actually see small trickles of sand coming out of the cave. As you speak, despite how slow it is, it's still slowly pouring out of the cave.
So you can say it's almost like it could be like desertification.
Desertification.
Yeah.
So, Irena, you share that, right?
Yeah, she would. She
Irena
would
looks to Jemry, hands her the book. You look for the religion. Since I define thing, I look at the arcane stuff.
High five. Jimmy nods.
Huzzah!
Roosh, it's sand. I mean, you guess it can be deep. You poke it with you have a spear, right? Glaive. You poke it with your glaive. You know, you don't want to stick it too far in case you blunt your blade, but it's sand.
Blunt end.
Yeah.
You try the blunt end. It goes so deep. You know, it's kind of hard to tell. You could be hitting something underneath the sand. You don't know. So, Adar.
Yep.
Ador.
Adar.
Adar, you... Yeah, no, this is clearly magical. There's something going on here. You're looking at it going, no, a god wouldn't do this. Why would a god do this? This is filling a mind with sand. Why would a god fill a mind with sand? Unless you pissed off a god of sand. And that just gets weird. But no, or the god of time. But no, it's It's magical. It's clearly magical. The rate of
He scoops up a handful of sand, just kind of looking it over and dropping it down. And goes, it definitely is magical.
When you pick up the sand, because you rolled that, you actually notice that the sand duplicates in your hand. So like grain split into two, those two split into four. You know.
He basically shows it. He takes another scoop slowly, just towards anyone that's looking. Showing.
Shimmery watches it curiously. She shakes what's in her potion bottle.
And Alexi goes, "Don't let Ember have that. Our next thing you know, your bar will be filled with sand."
No. No. Mm-mm.
Beach party! Bikinis! On your religion, you have no idea.
Mm-hmm. He puts he kind of puts his helmet on, and says, "Well, very well then."
How high is the roof of the mine now?
It's I'd say there's a 10 feet gap between you and the top of the roof. Like
Oh,
you're 6'2", and then it goes up. It's it's clearly open. 10 words.
can Jimmy look at the mine and see like how old it is?
Sure.
The stone cutting.
Yeah, because then I get
Dwarfs.
expertise in it. I think.
You dwarves.
Yeah, you double your proficiency in the history check or the investigation. I'd say investigation.
It says history from what I copied, but
I will give you stone cunning on the investigation.
okay. Sure, give me history.
You can do it.
So do I just roll and then
roll
double
it
it?
normal, and then what's your proficiency bonus?
3.
So add 3 to whatever you roll.
Yeah.
And then you wanted investigation, right?
Yeah.
So 10.
It's a mine. It looks like it's been used for a while. You can't give an exact date, but it's clearly well used.
You hear Cobalt groan. I spent 2 years in the desert. I am done with sand.
Agatha looks over towards Cobalt. Then why did you come? You clearly heard there was sand.
Takes a handful of sand. And just pours it out. But he looks at his boots and goes, it's okay. I kept my desert wrappings on.
In Cobalt's mind, you hear snickering of a feline.
Oh. Cobalt looks down and starts looking at himself in a kind of frantic way and realizes Wix is mixing. He just sighs and shakes his head after a while.
Are we ready to go inside?
Agatha walks up next to Root and goes, I guess me and you are prodding?
Looks like it.
Be careful.
Since we both have the pole arms, we can check our way forward.
Yeah.
Just try to have Niski with her. She does,
No.
does she? Okay.
Actually, Nixki is back at Obahai, at the Obahai Temple, being fat and
Are you
happy.
gonna go on this wall, and then we'll prod the middle?
Yep.
Yeah. So we're going like this, Epi. We're prodding in front of us. Making sure
Okay,
there's no quick or,
Yeah.
kind of.
Rest of the party line up the way, whatever way you want to go. 3, you there?
She is.
There
I'm
we go.
here.
Don't forget she has 120 feet of dark vision, Epi.
Yeah, I
She
know.
does.
I'm just about to
Here, here. Don't worry. I put the line up for you.
Oh my god.
Hang on.
Nice.
What do your elven's eyes see?
What does
I
he
see
drow?
all.
I see everything.
I see all the sand.
I see all the
Oh,
magical
sand.
stars.
It is so pretty, guys.
There you go.
Isadora points out, oh, there's 2 turns. You can go to the left, to the right, or straight ahead.
Agatha looks back. That'd be 3 paths, Drow. And continues on forward.
Well, technically it's 2 because you're already going straight. So 2 turns.
It's
To
called
left,
an
to the right.
intersection. You should learn your traveling terminology.
So as
They
you're-
happen in caves.
So as you're walking up, you can these alcoves. You'll notice the sand hasn't filled into them yet, but clearly the ground beneath the sand was stone, and the right one there's like a mining cart that's starting to become filled and overrun with sand.
How deep is the sand here?
It's starting to get pretty deep. You're
Finding purchase.
yeah, it's I would say, when you stick something into sand and you're not careful, it kind of gets stuck
Right.
Mm-hmm.
because it starts to pack in tight. It's you're you're starting to worry that if you poke down hard enough, your glaive's not going to come back out.
But looking at the alcoves, can we see how far down the sand is?
It seems to be deeper one the bit you're walking than the alcoves. The alcoves must have been slightly higher.
That's for me
That-
if I'm seeing anything.
You
Or
haven't
here.
noticed.
Here, I meant. Because he's listening. We know something's around. We know something's here. That's why he's just getting figured to give you a roll.
You haven't heard anything. I will actually give you.
His passive's a 17, by the way. He's giving
Yeah.
you out.
You notice. Sorry, I have to move to ping. You notice up here.
Yep.
What's that type of rock formation that sticks out of the ground?
Stalactite.
You notice a stalactite. Fuck it. I'm not
That
gonna get it
thing.
right. That thing.
Pointy
a big
rock.
rock sticking out of the ground. A pointy rock sticking out.
It's stalactite or stalagmite. One of the two.
Stalactite. Ah, I got a stalactite.
Good job.
Word games at Epi.
You gives Epi a cookie.
I'm gonna go have my cookie. You guys go faff about by yourself now. But no, you see a stalactite. Like here.
Stalagmite, excuse me, if it rises from the floor.
Yes, stalagmite. That's about it.
Okay.
It's eerily quiet. You hear like rocks dropping in the background, you know.
He looks over and back towards Cobalt.
Cobalt.
I'm not calling you a thief, but you seem light on your feet.
Cobalt's smile slowly forms. What are you getting at?
He motions to the fact he's probably been somehow clanking in sand the entire time.
You have sand in places you didn't realize you could get sand.
Actually,
That's
he doesn't because he's more like a kind of dressed more like a Spartan, so he's got the kind of like the sandals, so it doesn't really matter. He's just not thing. He looks to Cobalt and says, "When we get closer to this multiple turns that we call an intersection, would you mind scouting ahead?"
Cobalt nods. I'll take point.
Yeah, they said they want to get up to at least be able to back you up, but then have you kind of peek around. So I would say Epi, to the point where he gets to hear if nothing has been prodded and set off. That's where they would then be able to let Cobalt kind of sneak in front of them, because they're, if Cobalt was to find loose sand, they'd be able to get to him. That's at least his thinking.
That's fine. You know what I love? How paranoid people are on my one shots about traps.
Wind. Wind is crazy tonight.
Okay, so you're coming along, poking, prodding.
Well, mind you, from where she is now, 120 feet. Since this is where we're stopping. I know you can't update every time she moves, because that's insane.
Yeah. The druid. You notice that the stalagmite is gone.
What?
It's gone.
Was it around here?
Did it get covered up? Like, did we walk? Because you said it was up front at the intersection. Did we see it? Did we see it slowly, either from, now mind your perception? Did we see it like kind of like that the sand overtook it, or
what's
was it like
what's everyone's passive perception?
17,
14.
24.
13.
12.
Druid's the only one notice it sinking under the sand.
Slowly compared
So
to
it-
like a sudden.
It wasn't sudden. It was just gone.
So it went down instead of the sand going up.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, it's up in that intersection?
It was, yeah.
It was.
Oh, guys, you guys didn't see that, did you?
What happened to the stalactite?
See what?
Because Agatha was the
It's-
one that saw it, so it was here.
Sunk under the sand.
Cobalt walks a little more warily now and turns to the two in front of him.
Oh, this is gonna suck for Irene. But she's barefoot.
It's worth it for now. So he, Agatha puts his. Oh nope, I didn't prepare. He's gonna do this. He looks to you and just in case, puts his hand on your shoulder and casts that on you.
Oh. Okay.
He put that in Cobalt. He's our scout.
Cobalt nods to Agadar.
It's
Thank
a
you.
small prayer.
You
Just
just
hold the
hear him
symbol
take
lighting up.
Doom Doom Gabi Gabi Orion let's go.
For that, I give you inspiration because that made me smile.
Thank you.
Agonized looks to Root as Root says that and just goes, "Really, you're mocking a man's faith? Really?" And he smiles. He doesn't care.
So, you moving forward?
Let's move forward. You just hear him take a very long breath and slowly exhale as he starts to step forward.
He was going to enhance abilities, but I am prepared it.
Be careful, Cobalt.
Remember to stealth. Don't die.
Stealth,
Don't.
Stealth, Cobalt, stealth.
Are you all shedding this, by the way?
Ah.
No.
Hey, it's still an 11. Not one.
Thank God nat 1s and nat 20s don't count anymore.
How I miss nat ones.
He's slightly stealthier. Here, just because, for my own sake, because disadvantage. Just to see how bad I was clinking all the way up here. No, he's noticeably stealthier.
Yeah. So you continue moving forward.
He's looking for each side. That's what's the
Oh, you looking through each side?
cross sides.
Okay.
Yeah. So you want 60 feet from the centers?
Yes, please. Where did I go?
Did you delete yourself?
You might have deleted yourself.
Oh my God.
Control Z.
That's some stealth.
He's so stealthy he vanished from the map.
Could I get
Oh.
60 feet the left way?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you
There we go.
This happened before.
you want to just copy it back, from that other page and paste them back.
Yeah. I might be too lazy. I might just right click paste it because I already have them copied. There we go. Extras.
Oh God.
Just in case anyone else loses a tile. Just saying. I'm prepared.
I've casted clone. I don't know how, but I have. I'm unsure if my god would appreciate this.
You just see Cobalt magically poof back into existence.
Oh, it's
Turns
really
around.
good. Iron goes to dive into the sand and he's, "Oh, I lost you for a second. I'm sorry."
Oh God.
What do you see?
What's your human eyes? And he goes to check his ears.
Who's got a passive perception of 17 or
Agadar.
higher? Agadar?
Agadar has 17. Irina has 24.
Okay.
The wisdom-based characters, basically.
You too. I will give advantage on this because you notice what's coming.
Oh, what's coming?
What's coming? Yeah, they've known you've been here the entire time.
Okay.
That's fair.
Apologize. I apologize. It's
No, no,
part
no.
of it.
He kind
Oh,
of, you would see Agadar's head snap back towards Jimmy and be like, "Can't get your wife." He goes to reach out to touch, try to get sanctuary on her, but he's like, "Can't get your wife. Sorry."
Two scaly blue heads pop out of the sand, a single horn on their nose, and as they pop up out of the sand, they let out a blast of lightning.
Oh, good. I have advantage on the dexterity check that I'm going to fail terribly. So everyone makes a
good.
dex and then we roll initiative.
Yep.
Everyone
17. Or at least some.
Straight
Which two?
straight line.
So which two?
Cobalt. You will make a dex from the front, and
Oh, so it's just the middle line, Agadar and Root and Arena.
Yeah, I
those advantages are fine.
this way. Agadar, you're actually fine.
Oh, good. Well, I pass a dex save, and it's not even worth it. I see what it is.
Yeah, you're actually fine.
Oh, do those of us in the middle, like
no.
Cobalt,
No.
Azadora,
Epi,
and
I would
Jimmy,
like
have
a
to make?
wisdom save. From the front one.
It's an area of effect attack. It doesn't
It's
affect
a
it.
direct line. He's choosing the line. He has other lines he can use,
Okay.
I believe. Let me go read it. Word creature. Until the spell ends.
It doesn't affect area of effects.
That's kind of bullshit since he has the first start.
I read it. I made sure.
Right?
But isn't it only 30 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Others had a little accident. Some water spilled on her laptop.
Ouch.
Go fix your laptop.
Oh, she's off voice. Thank you, Cobalt.
Hang on. Osri. Cobalt.
Do you want me to play the druid? I don't know if Corey knows how to play druids.
Okay, you
I don't.
play the druid, Sev. You can
I
access
think
it.
I already have her. Yeah, she.
Okay,
So she's back.
so I need to
Oh
roll.
no, I only have Osri. I need Arena added to me.
Yeah, okay,
live.
1 sec. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Edit. Live.
I would petition since he's not affecting an area with anyone else but Cobalt in it.
Fine.
The rule is
I
bullshit.
will.
I see it either way. No, I see it either way. It's one of those wording gray areas.
Yeah. I mean, Sev. Come on. I mean, you'd use it against us.
No, I'd have him move up and blast like the two people in a line.
Oh,
But that's me.
true.
I mean,
Yeah. I will take your advice, and you'll move up and blast 2 people because it has movement. Thanks, Sev.
Do we need to make another deck save? Or no?
I'm moving the
no,
wrong thing.
it's
You're moving the
gonna
map
move
layer.
to Root and Arena
Oh,
because it can't. It literally. Otherwise, it's popping up where we've been prodding and would probably potentially hit it. It's gonna hit Agadar? Okay. Bring it.
No, it's gonna hit Cobalt and Root. Direct line.
They're not in a direct line.
that's diagonal.
Yeah, they still go diagonal. Yeah, that's fine. So, okay, I tried.
Root, you might need to make a second deck save.
No, he's only gonna make one.
Oh,
What's
okay.
what's your line over here?
It hits him.
Oh, okay. So you're not doing actual true diagonals. Gotcha. It's okay. Just make sure. Root makes a second.
Because it's 5 feet either. It reaches 5
Root
feet.
like a
either.
boss.
Good job.
So
I
you
don't
all
think
take
so.
half damage if you pass.
What's the DC? You haven't told us the DC.
12.
Oh, 12?
Oh God, Jimmy passed something.
Nice.
I just
With advantage?
passed it.
Yeah. So, what is it? 12 damage? No, 11 damage.
Yeah, and for the second one, it's
9.
11 damage for the first one for Scrolls down. Jimri, Azadora, Urena, and Root. And then if you passed the 19, half of 19 is
It's 9.
8.
9.
Oh, I was going to say 8. But,
9.
okay. 9. So, Cobalt takes 9, and you take 9.
Do we have a reaction to the surprise round? Those of us that saw them coming? That were not surprised?
Sure. I will give you your reaction.
Okay. So let's see. Irina gets hit. So basically, it's all me. You want to put the turn order up so we can roll and sort what we're doing?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, you might need to clear it. It was from where we were.
Are you back there, Azuri?
Jeez.
On a phone?
No, her Roll20 is
Okay,
her computer.
I got you. You have a reaction. You just get hit with lightning. What would you like to do?
I got hit?
Yeah, you were lightning breathed.
Cobalt wrote an 18 for initiative.
Make sure you click your tokens.
By what?
A dragon.
Hopped out of the sand. We walked over one of them.
What?
I don't see your initiative roll, Kobo.
It's above the 2 deck saves. I wrote it right after his first deck save.
Okay.
I just realized you can't see the dragon's initiative, can you?
That's fine. We believe it.
Yeah, it's a 5.
You should be
okay.
whispering the rules. So
It is-
you
it
have
is.
an action. What would you like to do? Because me and you weren't surprised.
Don't know. I have a sheet.
I have your sheet. I'm just asking you since you're on. Is there anything you'd like to do specifically?
Ebby, since you are the DM, what does your inspiration die allows you to do? Valid question.
Advantage. You can have advantage on a saving throw, an attack roll, or a skill check.
Thank you.
That's right. You there?
What?
I think you rolled a higher initiative than.
Well,
No.
I'm asking her since she's with us right now.
Okay.
I don't know.
There's one to the north and one to the south. Jimri's between you to the one to the south.
Are we in the crossway?
Just south of the crossway. I'll do what he's doing.
Sent you a DM.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to send a screenshot?
Yep.
I thought that said Beacon of Hope for a moment.
Eyes up, Gertie. Who did we get? Storm just resubscribed. Thank you, Storm. Beacon of Hope up. And I'll put his concentration. Alright, I'm gonna take a turn.
Okay.
Seeing that everyone around her is, she's gonna heal herself. What's she down at a first level, Abby.
That's fine. Roll it up.
It doesn't have to be rolled. It's 8 and 5, so she's back to full health
Okay.
because it's max healing. Beacon of Hope.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. Beacon of Hope.
All right.
So-
So first turn.
First turn, it's your turn. Again.
Okay.
They rolled bad.
Or 30. He looks to Cobalt and says, "Come back south." He's gonna move down here just because of the healing. And with his action, he's going to go ahead and Stab this thing.
Make an attack.
15.
Doesn't hit.
15 misses.
15 misses.
Actually, they're still underground, aren't they? They're technically prone. Right? Is it just the head sticks out?
They came out of the ground. They burrowed out.
That was just what I asked. So 15 misses. And then he will, he'll call back to Root a first level healing word. So I'll roll up, but I just can't remember what the 8 healing root.
Thank you.
It's full, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 8. That's why it's one more.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't taken any damage, so I don't get any hit points back. That's his turn.
Jimmery.
These are dragons, right?
Yes.
Clearly.
He also yells something in Draconic to them.
Do you
I
want
would
to
understand.
I'll type it out
whisper?
while you go there.
Jimmy doesn't speak Draconic.
Irena does.
Well, good. That your turn's next. You can speak Draconic on your turn.
Yeah.
Jimmy would. Yeah. Hello.
You say hello to the.
It's a Firefly character. Of course she does says hello.
It stares at you.
Can Agadar translate?
It's sure. Why not?
There you go. He translates for you.
Thank you.
It's like it doesn't understand a word that she's saying, but when he starts speaking, it understands, and it's like, seriously, get out. You're not wanted or welcome.
He says, he looks through her and just goes, I know your next question. Looks back to it, Draconic. Why?
Because I said so.
I'll wait till my turn to do his response. Because his response is priceless.
So, Jimmery, action.
Oh yeah.
What about Cobalt's 18 for initiative?
You've got Cobalt. We'll have to go after this. Abby, you gotta
that's
right click
fine.
him in.
Okay, one second.
She's gonna look at it. I know she already talked, and I don't know if Agar can translate, but this is for hurting my husband. And she's gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Sure, make your attack. First one hits. Second one misses.
Not one still do count on.
Yeah, combat.
So
Sorry.
I'm not gonna say you hit him. Well, you're shooting straight. Roll me damage. You kind of have to.
I'll make the con save.
5.
I like that one on it. My apologies.
He looks over to her. Again, next time hit me before I heal everyone. Thank you. Helps me out. Lifts his spear back up.
I'll keep that in mind.
Do you do anything for a bonus action? Remember, you've cast a cantrip, so you can cast a spell as a bonus action,
Yeah,
right?
Bonuses spells, yeah. She's a warlock, though, so.
Jimmy's gonna drink a potion.
It's max healing, so if you know that.
So 10. It's a regular potion.
Woohoo! It was.
So healing back 10. Cobalt.
Oh, I need to roll for stealth and get out of here.
They can see you. There's nothing to hide behind.
There's
Okay, never mind then.
literally nothing. Unless you're going to try
The only,
dig your way under the
and
sand.
just to reiterate, Agadar told you to withdraw towards the group.
Okay, good. He's gonna do just that. He's gonna move back.
Probably get behind Root if you can. Since we are the kind of the two frontline characters.
God, that's what had
You
happened.
know, you're lagging and you're throwing them somewhere, aren't you?
It's back at the start. It's back at the
No,
start.
No, not Root.
That's me.
Oh, that's rude.
What
We lost
happens
you,
is
Cobalt again.
my push to talk key is bound to the delete key, and only on this keyboard I have does it actually do delete. On every other
Okay.
keyboard I have is escape.
Maybe change the binding. Might be an idea.
God, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Did you just delete it again?
Control Z.
Because he was talking.
Oh my goodness.
That's the greatest thing ever.
That's like binding someone's talk to
There you go, Cobalt.
yeah.
I bet you were going to go.
Found
The
it to
kill
scroll
button.
lock.
There we go. So, it is your turn. You were here.
Yeah, but then he was moving. That's what he said.
So
He
yeah,
got
I
it, but
was-
he moving, yeah.
I was right there, so I was gonna move back 3 to 30, right next to Root.
okay.
Is that still in range?
Yeah, you're in the circle.
Okay, so I can hit him then.
You can hit either of them, yeah.
I'll hit the one in the back.
So, the one by Agadar, or the one by itself?
The one by Agadar.
Okay.
Oh my god, the scroll lock key keeps flashing on and off. Hunter's Mark counts as a bonus action, right?
Yep.
So, if I use that, can I still attack it?
it counts
Yeah.
as a spell.
Yeah.
So if you're using a bow attack, that's fine, or a cantrip.
Okay, then yes, I'll cast Hunter's Mark on the southern one, and then I'll attack it. Does that hit?
Yeah. You have rogue globals, right?
I do.
You also get sneak attack because Agadar's within 5. And Hunter's Mark.
Nice.
Okay.
You'll have to put him back in the turn order.
Epi's is having one of those days, right, Epi?
Hug Zippy.
Also, Epi, if you're spoken, we can't hear you.
No, I made it myself to hide this. Now I know how you feel, Sev, whenever I cause trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Aurora,
Arena.
Arena.
Am I taking your turns, or are you doing it? Oh, sorry. I think we lost her again. I'm gonna have her move up to there, because she is a combat druid.
Yep. I hope she's a combat druid.
And
She is
I'm gonna
now.
have her. She's at Moon, so I'm gonna have her just go with a scimitar for right now. Scimitar and
At
then
advantage.
Yep. 22.
That hits.
3. And then
Is that right?
yeah, she not 1 done her damage.
Oh.
And then going to do a it looks like Cobalt's the worst off out of everyone, percentage-wise? Like, looks like he has the most wounds? Is that a fair assessment, Epi?
Well, yeah,
As
he
you can
keeps
say.
blinking out of existence, so that might it might have something to do with that.
So just a level 1 healing word on to Cobalt. Which
Which
would
is
be at 9.
max.
That's actually max already.
9. Yeah.
Yeah, those are dark visions.
It's back to full.
There you go.
Ryush, it is your turn.
Cobalt, get behind me. Move forward and Revy and attack if it gets near.
Okay.
And then take a potion.
Now you mean the one to the north or one to the south?
Yes, of course.
Technically, either one. If an enemy comes within reach.
Okay.
And reaches 10 feet.
That's fine. Okay. Our drow, who's very quiet. It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still here.
It's Dora.
Isadora.
No, it's
Yep.
Dora.
Ha ha ha.
Dora.
Don't want to do that. Okay. Vax, what are you whining about? And I am going to firebolt. Vax, chill. I don't know what you're whining about.
You just firebolted Vax.
Yeah.
Roll for
And roll
damage.
crap. Honey.
Thank God it wasn't in that one.
No, it's not that one. And that I assume I miss, and that's my turn.
Do you have a bonus action you can take?
No.
No?
Oh, I mean, you
Okay.
get sorcery points bonus action.
Well, yeah.
But you only used a cantrip, so no point.
Yeah.
So, it is now the turns.
Dorgans.
This one.
This one, say red or blue for me.
Red
Okay.
is going to disengage and burrow underground.
Ida calls back. You better run in Draconic.
And next, 1 second. I have to roll this 2d6.
Yep.
Just to see. Neither of them get it back.
Nope, 42.
Luckily.
It's a D5.
This guy,
You also rolled d5s.
d5s.
Yep. It's a
Oh, I
D6.
thought it was 2d6.
No, you rolled d5s. So that's what I'm saying.
Oh shit. Sorry. I hit the wrong button. I'll take those rolls. This guy, he's smart, but he's not smart. Take your attack.
He gets an attack from an entering.
Hit.
He gets
Yep.
his
Yep.
he gets his 2 attacks from his held action. He gets 3 attacks on it.
Make your attack.
The third attack, I'll take the advantage.
Okay.
Cool.
You were smart to take the advantage. So
However,
only one of
use my
those.
bonus.
Only one of those hit.
Can't use his bonus. He can't.
That's what I said. Okay.
Um.
And it's 10 feet away and cannot get close to me.
Yeah.
Polearm mastery.
So it's
You
there.
might know you have Sentinel. Do you have Sentinel?
Sentinel. Yes.
It's right here.
Sorry.
So it can't get any closer.
Nope.
Right.
Can't move. Period.
That's fair enough. It looks a little puzzled and a tad pissed off. Yeah, those who speak Draconic hear it giving out about the stupid flashbacks.
Language.
That is its turn.
So, petition for Free to respond to the one that fled down the hole.
The sand is filled in now.
He goes, but you're so small. He then looks, and he's actually gonna come. He's not gonna move this turn. He's gonna let other people get, but then kind of hold in the back. However, he's gonna turn around, and he's gonna see said blue dragon stopped, and he's gonna use some divine magic here, Epi, and miss.
You see, because you can all see the darkness. It kind of shoots off down the darkness, and it hits a wall, and you see this kind of little spark. And you doing anything for your bonus?
No, because I don't really have anything I can do for bonus.
Okay. Oh yeah, hang on. That's not there. Cobalt.
Well. Whoa. It disappeared. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
it dug underground. They can do that.
You know exactly where it is, though.
You can track it.
He knows exactly where it is. It's hunter's marked.
Because you have your hunter's mark on it, you know where it is.
Isn't that? Could you put up hunter's mark for me?
He did.
I did.
Yeah, it's you know where the enemy is.
That's why it's concentration.
Mm-hmm.
So Cobalt can attack the one up north.
No, he
then,
can attack
because-
the one up north easily. He just knows where the red one is, so it's not going to get the drop
Okay.
on you.
Cobalt sighs and turns around and kind of leans to the right of Root, taps his shoulder, don't mind me, and then draws his bow.
And Colossus Slayer. Would you give him sneak attack because he's within reach? Or no? Maybe it's up to you. With Root being within striking distance. Happy.
Oh shit. He's not up within his face.
But he has reach. Sometimes we played it. Yeah, we have played it where it works in the past. That's why I'm asking. It's your call.
Yeah.
Just asking.
I'd say if he was on 5 feet and kind of was blocking line of sight.
If it was in 5 feet, he would have had a period.
Yeah. So.
Still 15.
Yep. That your turn?
Cobalt is going to. Cobalt's going to take a step back and end his turn.
Okay. Jemery. The blue dragon dug underground. There's only one to the north now. You have no idea where the second one went.
Red one went away, blue's up top, and it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
That fair enough. He gets an Eldritch Blast too.
Both hit. Yeah, this one
Pain.
this one looks hurt big time. Is there a kitty cat here?
No, she's.
No. Okay. Sev.
So Ariana moves up next to Cobalt and uses her cantrip for a spite.
Nice. Oh, she not one too. One of them. And
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
good.
other.
they make the con save at me?
Oh shit! Sorry, I keep forgetting. I have to unmute myself. It failed.
Okay.
You watch as she reaches out in the air around it. You can see the mist forming as the entire blue dragon freezes its skin and then just crumbles apart, falling down as ice.
As a bonus, she's gonna level 1 healing word Isadora while this is up, and that will also be 9 healing to you, Tree.
Thank you.
Kitty. I'd be so scarred.
So, Roosh, it is your turn.
What happened to the one back there?
You don't know.
No, I'm calling out.
Oh,
Does Cobalt track it for us?
Cobalt's still
Buried
tracking
in
it.
the sand.
It's under the sand right now.
it's still nearby.
I will run up here and prepare to attack it if it shows its head.
Sure.
That's it for me.
So, is it Dora?
Yeah.
You feeling like an explorer right now?
What?
You feeling like an explorer right now?
Dora the
Sure.
Explorer.
Is Isadora? Is Isadora?
Swiper, no. Anyways.
Jeremy, no
wait.
swiping.
Yeah.
Aw, man.
So, what do you want to do?
I am going to prepare a firebolt for when he shows his face to throw at him. I'm holding my action.
That's perfectly fine. It's now the blue dragon's turn. You start to feel the ground shift underneath your feet.
Has it moved within any of our reaches?
You, Cobalt, know that it's gotten closer. And, much to all of your dislike, it pops up back here.
Just out of reach.
And another one pops up over here.
Just out of reach.
Pops over here.
That one I can hit.
That one, Dora can hit too.
Dora can attack.
It would.
Actually, Dora would attack the first one that came up, so red, which means she's
Yeah.
not at disadvantage.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, hang on.
3.
That would be the one.
Before,
These go off because these were all held. These go off before they
Yeah.
connect.
did everyone vanish or was it just me?
Just you.
Just you.
Just you.
Just you.
I went to the wrong. Never mind. Anyways, so before we start going, I attack. Isadora, roll your damage.
16.
Okay.
Good damage.
And then, so blue dragon red would then take its action.
Awesome. Then
I'm just doing it to help you with the order of operations for this.
I know. Then makes a bite attack at you, Seth.
Mm-hmm.
What's your AC?
My AC, I just got to double check here, is an 18.
Yeah, it gnaws on your leg. You know, it looks half dead. To be honest,
It's going to be more than half
just,
dead in a second.
it's pretty much dead. It's just weakly gnawing on your leg,
How much?
trying to. It doesn't even
okay.
scratch. It doesn't even scratch. So, Jimmer, you had a held action, right?
No. Then
No.
so this north one here would go next, because in the order
Okay.
you pop them, no one had anything held that could hit it.
So,
Second to pop.
Cobalt. Nom.
Oh, no, I'm
15.
not a breath. Okay.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. That hits. Take 8 piercing and 1 lightning.
And make a DC 10 con save.
Yep. Hunter's Mark drops.
That's a D10.
Oh, wait.
So just click a con save.
Oh, click a con save. Yeah. Sorry.
DC 10. Yeah.
No,
still-
Hunter's Mark remains. Then Ryut, you make your melee attack. Ryut, sorry. Don't know where the L came from. First one misses, second one hits.
all three. Because it enters your range, and you had a held action.
And last one misses. And when it pops up, you know what? They're just
Yep.
too nicely lined up. I need a dex save from our druid and our drow.
Okay.
DC 12 passes.
Getting there.
Passes. You take half of 25, which is 12. Okay. Sev, it's your turn.
Okay, let me just do something. We need some battle music. We need battle music.
I vote for polka. The best kind of battle music there is.
Agata looks to his entire party. He says, enough playing around. He intentionally drops concentration. Happy.
Jimmy, not?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'll change the icon.
Since there's 3 of them, I'll make some sets for them.
Lots of good roll on Spirit Guardians.
And it's obviously radiant. Just
Okay. So. First
he's
one.
only doing it because they're going underground. It's the only way he can keep hitting, protect the party.
First one. Oh wait. Yeah, you're hitting on the ground too, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay.
This is when you realize there's actually a nest
20,
15 feet
20
under.
down, 20 in all directions.
Okay. So I know I rolled terribly. So Red kicks the bucket. I mean, he had 1 hit point, so.
Oh, God. I feel bad now.
I don't.
He's dead.
Oh, Kobo don't care.
God damn it! It won't.
So you get this one right here to damage. He's gonna move up to hit that one.
Yeah. That one passed its save.
So take
Lion.
10.
Yeah.
And then he'll stay there because he has no bonus into this turn.
Sorry, my mouse is acting up.
Mhm.
10. Also, this is difficult terrain for them now, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so that's your turn. Cobalt. Hey, buddy.
You hear Cobalt yelp out in pain and look at the dragon gnawing on his leg. Drops his bow and grabs his short sword.
Remember, as a bonus action, you can transfer your hunter's mark. It's still up, because the one that it just died.
Oh, because it died. So he puts it on the one on his leg. And he takes out his short sword and smashes his head, or tries to.
You took your short sword out, which... Did you drop your bow?
I did. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, no, that attack doesn't even go off due to the fact taking your sword out would have been a bonus action.
No,
That's right.
Because he dropped his bow.
he
You
dropped
should've
his bow.
It's free.
His
drew
bonus
sword.
is to put it up. Okay? And it's a free, it's an object interaction. You can draw a weapon as a free action. As long as he's not stowing his bow. It's a free
Okay.
action. So it's
Fair
the
enough.
object
I
interaction.
just thought it was the other way around.
I know it doesn't help us in this circumstance, but
No,
again, for order of
'cause-
operations.
You end up dropping your sword.
No, they're both on the ground.
Because she's not there, and I don't feel like going. Oh yeah, Cobalt killed your character while you were away. That happened. So.
She gives a rain in the neck.
I just realized something. His bow is on the ground in the sand that's eating everything up.
Yeah, it's multiplying, isn't it? So. Gemmer.
Actually, a good question. Here, Abby.
If you want to whisper it.
No, I'll ask it out loud. Is the sand dying?
No, it's not.
I thought about that afterwards. I'm like, it's multiplying, therefore it has some sort of ability to replicate. And I
Yeah,
didn't focus it out. So,
Makes a million wisdom saves.
2 hours later, we're still rolling.
I don't
It's
think I
just
have
a
more than 10 hit points, so I don't think you have to make any.
A chunk disappears and you just fall to the ground.
Gonna keep this up. No.
Jeffrey, it's your turn.
I mean, yeah.
Hi, Beth.
She'll Eldritch Blast the one that's in her face, or try to.
Disadvantage because it's up close. Well, that first one hits, so roll damage on the first one.
That's good.
Now, you're gonna have to roll damage on the second one. So, you know, it's up in your face. You're a tad angry, you know, they've been hurting you, and now they're kind of swarming around, and you go to fling one off, but as you swing your arm around, you kind of slap the drow, for some strange reason, across the back of the head.
Looking
You
for
don't
it.
even know how you reach that high up, but the Eldritch Blast hit her in the back of the head somehow.
No,
Almost
I
like-
do, yeah.
So you take 8.
How unfortunate.
And what a shame. Oh dear. Is there a kitty cat?
I don't see her in.
So
Listening to the spirits of her ancestors. She begins to
Parrot.
play tactically. She swings around.
Ah,
Hey,
that wild in her veins.
Realizes that
Thank you.
Cobalt doesn't have a weapon. It doesn't really help her.
No, you just kind of singled yourself out now, haven't you?
She
Mhm.
realizes the error of her ways. And blights the living shit.
That's fair. That's an arena thing. Yeah.
That's a legitimate tactic. I will tip my hat to that.
Oh god.
Good damage too.
What level did you cast that at?
3rd. It's base level.
How many? Hang on. How many third level spell slots does she have left after
She
casting
has
the
2
Dark
now.
Vision?
She has 2.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, that's a 4th level blight.
Yeah.
She has 0 dark 2nd levels. She has 1 first
Okay.
level, 3 thirds, 2 fourths, and 2 fifths. She's level 10.
Okay, just making sure.
I know where I'm keeping track.
And kind of hope the dice gods are with me on this one. Dice gods are not with me on this one.
This is just shrivel and die.
So you watch as this shy. What race is she?
What else?
Wood elf.
What else?
This shy wood elf, kind of. You know, it's. You're right. Her ancestors are. You can see this elegant movement, and she brings her arm around. She puts a hand on the back of the blue dragon, and you just see the scales crack and rot as this black goop starts to bubble up from underneath the scales. Cobalt, sorry about this, but the it almost looks like the blue dragon's about to spit lightning at you again. It opens its mouth, and it just pukes pure necrotic rot all over your shoes as it starts to rot from the inside out and just dissolves.
She then goes back to next to Cobalt.
Cobalt
Stepping
stares
around.
and slowly turns left to look at Arena. And he just says, I don't know if I should say thank you or if I should ask for new boots. But for now, I'll say thank you.
Agatha looks to Jimry as a free action. She might stutter, but she packs hell of a punch.
Aye.
That's her turn.
She 2 for 2. Good job.
So, Root,
Step to the side. Swing. 15.
Yep.
You're muted again.
oh shit, sorry.
Just don't mute yourself, man.
Yeah, as a DM I shouldn't.
No.
It's instinct with me. It's
We'll change you.
the one on the bottom right. The one on the bottom.
Yeah, the one he's the other one left.
Yeah. Is it? And that misses.
Swing again.
Hits.
Bonus polearm opposite.
Hits.
And pushing attack.
It's already dead. By the time you hit it with that,
You push the corpse.
you
Push the corpse for free.
you stab over the drow, who's currently a little bit dazed because she just got hit in the back of the head by an Eldritch Blast. By your wife.
It's all part of the plan.
And as she kind of leans forward to hold her head, you swing the back of the glaive over the top of her head. She can feel the air go across the top of her head as you smack the blue dragon across the jaw. You physically hear the crunch as its neck snaps, and it just crumples onto the ground.
Jimmy applauds.
That would be it. No, yeah, that would be it for me. I can't.
Okay. It's now the team's target. I mean the drow. I mean it's you.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Well, I don't see anyone, so I am going to hold a fire bolt. I almost said fireball. A fire bolt.
I mean, if you want to hold a fireball, I won't stop you.
No, thank you. I'm good. I don't go after my allies. And she's gonna hold her action to firebolt.
Okay. Fair enough. We're Drow, not attacking our allies. Okay. So, it is now. We'll take the same damage as last time, Sev.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Well, it hasn't hit your turn yet. When it gets your turn, I'll but,
What's
so-
their turn and then his turn? So.
Yeah. So,
So we want to keep that damage the entire time. Okay. It's
No,
simple.
no.
It's simple math-wise. That's why.
yeah.
It is.
I know. Yeah. Scroll too far up. Hang on a minute. We have some rather pissed off.
Sand.
Now, who has the held action? It's Varp.
I do.
Isadora.
Isadora.
I'd take your action.
Yep.
And it showed up in my.
Oh my gosh.
So, you shoot Rouge in the back. Rouge, sorry. For 14. She's getting back at your husband, Jimmy. It's getting personal.
That's fine.
That's not terrifying at all. You take your reaction, right, Seth?
No, it's not within my.
No,
I do.
He
Rouge.
does.
He does.
Only one attack this time at advantage because you're arena.
21
Hits.
for 22.
So, as you get blasted in the back by this fireball, as this thing pops up, the drow
It wasn't. Sorry.
the drow kind of panicking when it sees this horn burst out of the ground, and it's like, ah! Shoots you in the back. You kind of shrug off the pain and just bring your glaive straight down, impaling the blue dragon into the sand. You watch as its blood slowly seeps into the sand, dyeing it red.
And I drink a potion.
Well, that's not your
You
health.
can't.
You can't bonus.
You can't.
Oh, okay.
This was based on your reaction. Right.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yep, don't worry, we got you.
And the last one pops up.
I can't react on that one.
It didn't even
You
get a
already have
turn.
reaction.
Congrats.
So, hang on, just getting rid of the dead bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Move them over to the
What
pile.
was that about not attacking your allies, Isadora?
Words.
I didn't do it
coming
on purpose.
back- Words coming back to haunt you. Hey, Gemry, Rouge.
Yes.
I need a deck save.
Alright.
Root failed a deck save.
Yep, I was too busy impaling or getting my glaive back.
That's what it was.
Getting shot in the back of the head. Gotta make sure I hit the right numbers now. You take 16. Jimmery, you take 8. That's right?
Correct.
8 is half of 16.
So, it's taking its turn. Realize it's made a grievous error by popping up. Sev, it's your turn.
Sorry, I was banditing chat. Let's see. My turn. Oh, my turn, you say. Okay. There is a legitimate order of operations here. Jeremy, how many hit points down are you? 8? Are you 8 down, Jeremy?
9, technically, but yeah.
9. Root, how many points down are you?
31.
Take 21.
32.
Take 21, that's all I can do. I use my action to channel divinity, preserve life, healing up the people that I know first.
Okay.
So Jeremy's back to full, Root takes 21. That is my action. However,
Jibber not sleep.
that is not a spell.
Yeah.
I'd like to put my spiritual weapon here and hit it with an 18. It is a spear.
It hits. Roll me damage. What level you casting?
Mace.
Mace. Okay.
It's 9 damage. Yeah, take that spell down.
It's still up. It looks hurt. I mean, it's limping, but it's still up. Cobalt.
First thing Cobalt does is realize he's an idiot and picks up his bow.
Roll me a perception check. Free.
It's only been 6 seconds.
I know, but still.
Gotta love that expertise.
Yeah, the sand is... Sand's moving still.
Do you grab your sword too?
Yes.
Bonus? So
Yeah.
he gets one as a free and one as a bonus.
Yeah. So you have
The
one
action left.
action.
I have an attack left.
Action. Yep.
Free to pick up, bonus to get your other one, and then you can attack with whatever weapon you had in your hand.
So
And move.
I can't use my hunter's mark, so Cobalt's just gonna go and shoot it with the bow.
it's taking a good amount of damage here. I think you might be fine to hit it. Plus Colossus Slayer, don't forget that.
Oh yeah, it's not like it was it. Okay, so you fire your arrow. It whizzes over Jimry's head. Short
Most
though.
things do.
Most things do. And
Accept knowledge, Jimmy. Accept knowledge.
Exactly, the most important things.
that goes in one ear and stays. The arrow, speaking of ears, gets lodged in one side of this thing's head as it's staring at a... I'm gonna have so much trouble.
Agador?
Agador. Agador. And it kind of stares at you blankly for a bit, and then just slumps.
Looks over his shoulder. Nice shot.
Cobalt nods his head. Thanks.
You are now out of turn order.
Iodor spends a second channel divinity. How much are you still down? Root?
11.
Alright, so you take 11, which makes it 19. Cobalt, take
Down.
10. Take 10. Irina, take 9. Yeah, grasps Holy Symbol again, and looks. We need to stay in the circle to avoid. Stay with me, but
Jibber nods. What does his spiritual guardians look like?
there are a bunch of like crescent moons swirling around.
She pokes one.
Doesn't hurt you. However, it sliced the hell out of some dragons.
Ah! She's always happy when they don't hurt her. So
Yeah.
she's all happy.
Wait, hang on. You're happy when they don't hurt you, so you poke one to find out if it will hurt you?
Uh-huh.
How else would you
Curiosity.
find out?
It tells me if I need to move or not.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Okay, so we are out of combat.
I take the lead.
Be careful, Root.
He says that, Darius says, I'll have to stay in the middle this way.
Yep.
Gives us the best sort of idea. Looks for a
Jimmy knows.
appropriate background.
I'll cover you.
The appropriate background music. So yeah, he's kind of staying like right here. Would be where Jimmy would be. But walking. Do we hear anything that might be...
You hear the sound of sifting sand.
From which direction?
Make me a perception check.
I will make one for both.
I know you both have really high power.
21 for
Okay.
Agadar.
Agadar clearly hears it from the left. It's this constant.
Nice.
You
22
it's this constant of sand. It's almost like it's falling down.
He looks and points left, I think, as Jimmy does the same.
Jimmy looks up.
Yeah, how much
It's
clearance do we have?
It's a ceiling. Plenty clearance, 10 feet.
Well, you said it's been continuing over, getting tighter.
Mm-hmm.
Tree, you coming with us?
Who? What? Where? When?
I was making sure the tree was coming with us. Trying to keep everyone in my circle.
Tree, your character will see that right all the way at the far side is a cave-in. It's a dead end.
And when she gets here, she can look to the right.
And right.
Because she's moving up.
It's a corner. You can see it. Whatchamacallit? Another sand-filled minecart.
You said that
Yeah,
Jimmy heard the sound of sand moving down?
Yeah, and left.
Pouring in.
Hello.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Yeah, no. To the left, you see this. You can see literally sand. It's moving non-stop to the left. That big area of sand, it seems to be
Down here.
being pulled. Yeah, that entire area of sand. Right here
Gotcha.
seems to be pulling downwards.
Oh,
that's
like
different.
it's leaning down?
No, like it's flowing
Moving.
downwards. Yeah.
Oh. Oh. I don't like that.
Why is the sand a river?
I'm gonna do this. Whisper.
You know what? I prefer sand in the desert over magical sand. Oh, I can do that too.
Since we now know what it is.
Did you whisper to me?
No, I whispered it to Corey. I reminded him of my ability. Since I knew what the enemies were before, because you had me pull them, but now that we are sure of what the enemies are, he has something that makes hunting so much easier.
So, Cobalt cast Primeval Awareness.
So,
For
could you link
dragons.
me? Could you link me? Are they his favorite enemy?
Doesn't matter within a mile if they're not. The number, size, and exact location.
I've used this so many times on you.
I know. It's good.
I
It's
was-
good ability.
The reason why I didn't mention it was because I thought it had to be only favored, but if it's
No,
within a
it's
mile and it's
within a
that,
mile, if it's
Do-
not
do you
favored,
have
if it's favored,
Do you have the ability
5
written out
miles.
on your sheet?
I do.
Could you link it?
Do I just...
you just click the little
Copy paste it?
No,
Copy.
hover over it. If you put it in the new style, like for instance, if you have the new features and traits, you hover over it and you click the little bubble.
The speech bubble.
If you don't have that
Oh.
done, then you can just copy paste it. But this way it's easier.
Yeah, I don't have it. I have to set it up. It's just in my little notes thing.
You're using the one from the book.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that I have.
He's
That's-
original ranger.
Original
Wow.
Ranger. I'm pretty sure
Is everything.
that the original Ranger. Hang on a minute. I have a reference sheet here somewhere.
I'm curious. It doesn't reveal the number or the location.
That seems wrong, to be fair.
The original Ranger compared to the revised Ranger.
Rise Ranger doesn't cost you anything to do it, which is the
The revised Ranger doesn't cost you anything.
yeah,
the original
mark down
Ranger,
He's
on the
gonna
other
mark
hand.
down one spell slot.
Yep.
Well, I mean, all I has is Hunter's Mark, so Cobalt's like,
You can use your actions as one spell slot for 1 minute per level. Of the spell slot expended, you can sense whether the following creature types are present within 1 mile. Or up to 6 miles if they're your favorite. If you are in your favorite terrain. Okay.
And obviously he's
feature
going up to
doesn't
dragon. Doesn't
Uh,
reveal the creature's location and number, but he can make sure that.
oh yeah, you sense dragon. Because I haven't really built the other map, so I can't tell you exactly
That's
what
right.
else is there. But you may
Magical
also sense,
Mumbo Jumbo. The sand is stopping them from going to other levels.
yeah. But
Magic
you sense,
sand.
you sense dragons. Yeah. There are clearly dragons present.
Still enough that we need to know about. That's the good thing.
Yeah.
Cobalt shares this information. There's with the other members in the group. Keeps his bow drawn, and when he walks, he faces down, looking to the right, and walking backwards.
And this is what it looks like. A horde.
That does look like a small pile of loot. Clearly picked off the bodies of other people they've sent in here before they've gone to recruit.
And we haven't seen any dead bodies, right?
No.
Agadar's going to then continue to. I mean, he's moving at everyone's pace, but moving up. Maybe all of you with me.
Cobalt's in the wall.
He's going to move up to about here. I think with Root standing next to him.
Cobalt
Whoa.
kind of constantly
So,
stays near the edge.
As you get there, you see this. What at first looks like a stalagmite, but then you remember. Hang on a second, as it starts to rise and get bigger, as a bigger dragon pops up and stares at you all.
And already takes damage.
Hello,
Yeah,
Indraconic.
it's already taking damage. God damn it! So
Hello.
roll me the damage.
Yeah, it was the unfortunate circumstances of
God damn it! I was trying to do
Being-
story stuff. Shakes fist at Steph.
Hey, it's you were the ones spawning traps on me.
Yeah.
The rolls continue to be amazing.
Was that at base? I thought you did it at 4.
No, he doesn't have 4th level spots. It's all base. He rolled 20 on the base level one. Yeah,
Cause it's all about that base.
but that base.
About that base.
You can still do story stuff. You can just have to take the damage and
It pops out.
we'll suspend time in rounds for the story stuff.
No. It pops out, and those who understand Draconic hear it cursing. Like, seriously, stop that. That's just mean. And,
Agadar looks back to it in Draconic, and ambushes are not mean. And then
Ambushes.
he will take a step back.
Okay. It looks at him and goes, seriously, we told you to leave. What don't you get about leaving?
What's your name?
My name isn't important.
It kind of is.
Spence. No, literally, my name isn't important. I'm
Why are you
called
telling us
isn't
to leave?
important.
And why are you telling us to leave, Draconic?
Because that's my job.
Why is it your job?
I either kill you or I scare you away.
Because for what? What's the reason? You're a
Because
dragon.
this is mine. He gestures to the mine with one of his massive claws.
There are some people who would dispute that claim.
Not really important, are they?
Yes, they are.
To who? Your lifespans are so puny and insignificant that all this, gone in a couple of centuries for most of you.
Looking around the corner, can I look to the north?
Yeah, sure. It's literally a wall.
Where's the sand coming from?
The sand is actually coming from behind you. It's pouring down.
Assuming this is a bigger one, can I roll something to... I obviously have more knowledge because DMs and all.
Sure.
What would you like? I think you know where I'm going with this. Basically, in my mind, I'm trying to think of Agatha. I think he's making this into a layer. That's what he's trying to...
roll me an intelligence.
Actually...
Oh.
Yeah.
Eric, our study today.
You're like, hang on a minute. This sounds slightly... Yeah, no, this sounds like they're making a lair. But I'm also going to give it to you because you rolled a 19 with a no modifier. From the way he's talking, it sounds like he's just a guard dog.
No, I got that one.
Yeah, my next question was going to be, who's your boss?
Why here for your lair? Or should I say, its lair?
It looks at you and says, why not? You meatbags waste. You mine. It's so pointless, you know. We take. You don't need it anymore. I mean,
Agadar shakes his head. Jeremy doesn't. I think are you translating his?
Of course.
Is Agadar? It doesn't matter who it is.
You do realize he's been speaking in common this entire time.
Oh, he has. I thought you.
Oh, thank God.
I was asking.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
We were speaking in Draconic to him because we thought that's what he was speaking to us.
Oh no, you can speak in Draconic to it. He won't take offense to that, or he might if your pronunciations are wrong.
They'd stay in common if he's speaking in common.
It's been speaking in common. It's a guard dog. It has to speak in common to scare people away.
How old are you?
Why? He squints at the dwarf.
I think Agadar has a decent idea of the trio we're about to go down. He looks over and Jimmy, remember this only lasts like a certain duration, so we're gonna fight it. Just make sure we have some on the back end. And then he lets it go forward.
Right. Well,
This is your chance to leave on your own.
This is... Hang on. That's what I'm supposed to be saying to you.
Well, I assume you weren't here originally, because it's a pretty big dragon, right? And I assume you didn't come out that size. The other ones were littler than you were. So, why did you just decide to take over this one? Haven't been here long. We just got a notice that there was trouble. So What?
Again, I'm nobody important. I just do what I'm told.
Nature-wise, like for the blue draconic nature, what would you
Mm-hmm.
like me to roll? As she's talking, he's trying to remember. History, Arcana, Nature. I mean,
I have to say an Arcana,
Arcana.
because they're magical creatures.
Nope, it was nothing.
Aren't you too old to be under the control of someone else?
He looks at him and goes, "You really know so very little about my kind, don't you?"
True, but I would like to learn.
I'm not going to teach you.
I gotta looks to him.
What?
Why? Again, why here? You seem drawn to the sands, do you not? Why not one of the vast deserts?
Because we want to settle here. He kind of looks at them. Stop. His first reaction is, seriously, I'm not going to monologue. I'm not one of those bad guys in your stories that your bards like to tell. I'm not going to monologue and lay out our villainous plan in some.
So you admit that you're villainous.
Stop playing word games. He squints, glares. Seriously,
He squints back.
Just leave. He waves his paw like, just go. You're just annoying me now.
We can't.
You can't. It's simple. You turn around, you walk out the door.
As you can you. It's simple. Turn and leave.
You could come with us.
No.
She does have some good ale.
I'm quite happy here.
Obviously, your boss doesn't care about you enough. Considering your name.
I think you're important. You're a dragon.
He's watching all of you right now, and the expression on his face is just. You know when you see someone dealing with children, and he's trying to get the children to do something, but they just want to go stare at the pony.
Oh, wrong.
Agatha looks back up towards it. Here's the simple fact of the matter. We were hired to do a job, and that is to find out who's behind here. One of two things can happen. We can have a bloody fight, at which I promise you will not survive. I do not speak to your masters because there are stronger and more experienced people who come if we fall. At some point, your long lifespan that you are bragging about, making jokes about ours, will be shut drastically short. And then they will go to the next and the next. This mine will get cleared. It might not be by me, it might not be by them. But at some point, if you remain to stay here, you will die. Everything here will be removed, one by one.
If dragons had fur, you would see it start to bristle. You know, his scales flex, his sheet puffs out his chest.
He's not trying to be intimidating at all. He's speaking very matter of fact. Like,
yeah, no.
This is just this is basically already decided.
Yeah, this is. He looks at your character and just stares at him and goes, "You have no idea what you're messing with."
He nods. I do not. But there are some.
Tell us.
Before I flay the skin from your bones.
He grips his spear, looks at Jimmy. I tried, and steps forward.
Jimmy nods.
Okay.
Charge.
Roll
He just
initiative.
steps forward. The crescent moon's kind of just engulfing it again.
Mm-hmm. Everyone roll initiative.
Do I get that second spirit guardians?
I would say not this
Try it.
time.
Hey, I tried. Here, at least I tried. Right? Tried for it.
No harm.
You rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Did you click your token this time?
Cobalt did not.
Cobalt.
Cobalt.
You click your token before you roll.
Just add it. You used to do it to me all the time.
I know.
I get it. I can enter it though.
Where is he?
I already did it.
Okay, so.
You just hear him take a breath and walk up, take a step right here, and cast Hunter's Mark on it. We have a job to do. Let's get this done. Does that hit?
1 second. I have to check. That hits.
What kind of how many levels of rogue do you have, Cobalt?
3.
What is your archetype?
My what?
What's your roguish archetype?
Oh, Thief.
Thief? Okay. You also get Colossus Slayer because it already is taking damage from. You just don't get
Sneak attack.
sneak attack. Sorry, I tried, man.
17.
Okay.
Do Rangers get 2 attacks or 1?
I'm not high enough.
He's not high enough.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
he's a multi-class.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I like
Otherwise
sneak
you
and steal.
So. That's your turn?
That's
Jimmer.
my turn.
Sorry. She's gonna hex it.
What ability? We always forget to ask this.
Mm-hmm.
What ability checks are you taking down?
You can take 1 down, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's disadvantage on it, right?
Yeah. The target. You choose one ability when you cast a spell. Targets a disadvantage on the ability checks made with the chosen skill.
So,
Generally speaking, strength or dexterity are your best bets on most things because it's ability checks, and grapples, etc., are where those things come into play.
Should do strength.
okay. I will mark it with symbol. I think it's appropriate for hex. Remember, it's strength. Do you have a concentration thing up? I'll add it. There we go. Remember, you have concentration.
Cobalt, you didn't have to recast your Hunter's Mark because it stays up for an hour as long as you maintain concentration.
That was. She's gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Oh, Eldritch Blast. So, pew pew. Hits.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice damage.
I'm gonna do hex twice, right?
Yeah, one for each hit.
yeah.
Total 26 damage, not bad, Jimmy. Good job.
Thank you.
So, Root. Your turn.
Oh, so hex.
Go back. This terrain area right here that you're stepping onto counts as difficult terrain, so you're on half movement. And I need you to make a strength save as you get halfway through. Or athletics. Okay. You pass barely as your boots start to sink into the sand. You kind of figure as long as you're standing here, you're gonna start to sink.
Lovely. It's deeper here, people.
You okay?
For now. Swing. $17.
Nope. That your turn?
I'm gonna step back. And that's my turn.
Okay. Young Blue Dragon's turn. I'm gonna need.
Already getting there. I already know the line you're shooting it at.
So
Yeah.
it was safe at the beginning of his turn for damage? Or
Oh yeah, wisdom save. Thank you for reminding me.
you're welcome.
We're still working up the 19 or you want me to roll? Hasn't come back to my turn yet.
It was still working off 19.
19 or 9. The DC on that is 15, I believe. Yes, 15.
Okay. DC is 16. So dex save Sev.
Yep,
Tree, you've already rolled it. Cobalt, I need you to make another dex save.
Did he make 2?
No.
He made one. This was all for that line.
Oh,
The
I didn't.
27. Yeah, he not 20'd.
I already did it. Oh shit!
altered
Sorry, I
something.
didn't see that.
Cobalt's a master at rolling around.
In sand, apparently.
So Sev, you fail.
Oh, yeah, I know. What? 0 points, man.
So those who fail take 53 damage. And those who pass take.
I'm down.
I'm down.
It's half of 53. 20.
27 and a half.
27?
So
27.
27.
Yep.
You lose
Oh.
the concentration.
Concentration goes down.
I'll get there in a second.
It steps back.
It's still a half movement.
It's got burrow.
Mhm.
So it doesn't have
Moves.
to worry about that, right?
It still has to worry
Hunter's
about
mark.
it. Even with Burrow, still
Okay.
has...
Yeah, it
And it's
just
Hunter's mark,
literally,
too.
yeah, just literally just step back.
Mhm.
Hunter's mark.
But that's
So your first death save, good sir.
failure.
Yeah. And it's now our druid's turn.
Yeah, this is easy.
Easy choice to make, as far as I can tell.
21 healing to everyone. And she's gonna go ahead and wild shape. I'll need a giant scorpion. Maybe I think I'll have to pull it for you.
Yes.
Scrolls down
Yeah,
to
yeah.
druid.
Oh no,
She's
wild
done
shape,
it
yeah.
before.
She has.
Yeah.
That's why. No, that's why I used it, because I knew she had it before. So I'm just
Okay.
gonna put her right here in that place in case she
That's fine.
pops back up.
It's a CR3 if it helps it be.
Zero tree.
Yep.
Giant scorpion.
She's gonna have to give it to live.
Yeah.
I'll get the stats up here in for a second, and it's going to you can move it right over here.
Oh, it's already set up to live.
No, it's not. Or did you put it on the wrong layer? Because I can't touch it.
I might have put it on the
On the
wrong
map
layer.
layer. I think you put it on the map layer.
There. No, it's on token there.
It's not. I'll get it for a second. So go ahead and.
Try now.
Nope. I'll get it in a second. I'll fix it with the other screen. But it's gonna. You can put it right up next to the. You can put it right up next to it.
Okay.
It says it should be.
Assuming it says it should be.
Yeah, I'll fix it here in a second. Go ahead. Oh, you know what? Change it. Click the token represents and go down one.
Yeah, for whatever reason, some
To
of them
form.
do.
It always defaults to the end. The regular thing.
Mm-hmm.
It says form,
what?
right? See, it says represents character.
Oh,
It
hang on.
says this giant scorpion. Click the drop down and click to giant form.
Save changes. Basic. I don't know what.
Okay, I'll go ahead and get it. Just don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think I've. No.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Don't worry about it. It's gonna go next to on the stone.
On the stone. Okay.
Yeah. This way, if it tries to move, it has better, and it's not in a line with everything.
That's smart. No. Anywho, any attacks?
I use my action to heal everyone.
Oh yeah. So that is your turn.
See, you had it and none represented. That's why.
I'll pretend to know what that means. Isadora.
Yep. I am going to have movement to stand up, and then I will use the rest of my movement to get right here. And I am going to cast Scorching Ray at base level.
Pew pew.
And then I'm going to spend a sorcery point to do it again.
Yeah, because you're only targeting one creature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, twin casting, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I can post it there if you need me to.
No, I know what twin casting is. I wasn't sure if you were making a bonus action or what. Roll.
No, it doesn't make bonus action. Just lets you do it.
Yeah,
no,
it just allows me to do.
There's another one that allows you to do bonus action.
Quickened.
Yeah, that's
Good.
quicken spell.
Yeah.
So that is 6 beams.
Pew 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 pew. Pew pew. Hit. Miss. Hit.
Alright, so
So
I will do
first-
the non-nat ones first.
Yeah.
I already have my charisma modifier
Added in.
added in.
That's 48
Okay.
epic.
48.
48. And then, was it the last one to the... Do the other... The last one right there.
And that's the 11 is for the
I
nat
take
one.
it to the scorpion.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay, there you go.
So, Cobalt. Your turn.
Trying to figure out angles here. Want to make sure not to get caught in another cross attack again. It's gonna move here. Take aim and fire again. Actually, oh no, there's no cover. Never mind.
Hits. Roll your sneak
And Colossus.
and
Slayer.
colossal. Yeah. All stacks. So that's 12,
20,
24,
24, 30.
27. Oh, 30?
Yeah. 9 and 3 is 12. 12 and 12 is 24. 24 and 6 is 30.
Yep, 30.
Okay.
15, 21, 30.
So you watch as Cobalt kind of shimmies up against the wall and lets loose an arrow. Those scorching rays had knocked it back a bit. It was reeling back. That they really hurt. As the arrow kind of, how do I put it? It goes in one eye and comes out the other, and it roars, letting off a lightning bolt, in agony, as it flails, and eventually just flops,
Cobalt pauses for a moment.
sinking slowly into the sand.
Aye, the scorpion takes its reaction to pull it, so it doesn't. Like, no, that's a corpse. Pulls it back.
Make a strength save. Or a strength check.
Good scorpion.
I have to do it from the DM because I don't have the sheet.
Here, I've got the sheet.
I got it. I'm gonna roll.
You start to get pulled with it.
It skitters. And then let's go.
Skitter. Because dragons are heavy.
No, I know. Worth a shot.
It was. Yeah. So you're all standing across. Apart from the scorpion, you're all standing across from what looks to be a small loot pile, and you don't want to end your turn standing on the sand.
I mean, Jimmy whistles for the scorpion and has it carry them on her back. There's a metaphor about this crossing the river, I think.
It's the scorpion
No.
on the
The
toad.
scorpion is Irina just lifts up the loop pile and brings it back.
That works.
She literally just picks up the chest
Yeah.
with both claws.
Sets it on her back. Grabs the one like copper piece that we almost missed. With a claw, scurries back across.
Okay, so I'm gonna post it in Roll20 here. The prices are beside the gems as well. I'm pretty sure some of those can be used as spell components. So wizards and whatnot, have a look, make sure.
All I need is the gold.
I'm
Or the coin.
divvying it up right now.
Yep.
Are there any wizards here?
Two.
Sorcerers. And
Are there any people who can ritual cast?
me.
Jimmy raises a hand.
Just
Sorcerers? No.
advice as a DM, gentle repose is a ritual spell. As a cleric, you'll get it naturally. But Jimmery, on the other hand, won't.
Really, really wants it.
Has no. I'm a cleric.
You can have it back. She just wants to copy it down. Then you guys can keep it.
He looks and goes, by all means.
No. Sorcerers cannot ritual cast.
Go ahead, by all means, Jimmy, you can have it.
So that's
I'll take that gold happily.
That's the split.
that's a split.
That's it.
So everybody gets that then?
That's what
Is that? Hang on. Looks at you. You do gold twice.
Yeah, he did gold twice.
Sorry, the
with
first
silver.
one's silver pieces. My bad.
Yeah. Silver pieces is 1,333,
Yes.
which is kind of decent.
That is. That's
No, the 133 gold, really.
33 gold. So that evens out to about 500-ish. Plus a 21 plat. Yeah,
Oh,
that's a lot of gold. I mean, I didn't include the plat yet, but that's a lot of gold.
that's 138.
Is that how much gold you have, or how much gold?
That's how much gold I have.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm not entirely sure what the total gold is, but hey. Now it's down to the party how you split the components, because I know a pearl, 100 gold pearl is used in identify.
Yeah, as a sorcerer cannot have identify, so I don't really need it.
Take magic initiative. Ah.
Cobalt can't use any spell scrolls, right? At all.
You have to roll if you don't know it naturally. Fine.
If you have to use Arcana.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's his second highest stat, but... And what, you have to roll a nat 20 or something?
No, you have to roll a spell level. So it's Arcana. So say it's a
It's
second
10
level
plus
spell,
yours.
it's 12.
Yeah, it's 10 plus whatever the spell's level is. So like a 9th level spell, the DC would be 19.
Oh.
Welcome back,
If-
Lyra.
If I was to suggest something for you, I'd maybe suggest the scroll of fairy fire.
I was thinking that. I mean, unless someone...
Agadar sits up, getting himself off the blood, blood and sand that he was in a pile of, and
Jimmy, to help you up.
looks at all of the scrolls. Jimmy, you are wanting the gentle repose one, correct?
Please, yes.
You only want to copy it, correct? Why don't
That is correct.
It looks to the other more arcane casters here. We in agreement that we put the scrolls in the guild for a day. Let whoever wishes to copy them, and then whoever wants to take them can take them from our party. How about everyone?
Yeah, if I want
Nuts.
Cool, nods.
You know what, Sev? Next one shot I'm running, your character has inspiration. Because I like saying that.
He looks at the gems and says, "We can get these. Best we're going to sell them as half value. Many of these are components, correct?" Looks towards again the arcane guys because he has different components.
Jimmy would nod. She'd point out like the pearl and I think the jade one. The amethyst is just pretty.
So
Tourmaline.
Cobalt's just staring at the amethyst.
Pretty.
Shell, he looks and does a quick tally because he knows Jemry and Root will be returning home. Takes the money. Let's see, what is it? Let me do this. So 50 plus.
She would mention that the pearls used for the spell identify.
Is it consumed? No.
Yeah. No, it's not consumed. So you just need to have the pearl on you to use the spell.
I always like to think of it like a pearl of wisdom. That's why I identify.
He hands Jemry and Root each 100 gold. We'll offer them to the guild members first. That is what we get for them either way, at half price. We'll offer them to the guild members first, and if not, we'll sell them to a shop. This way, you guys at least have your money and don't have to make an extra trip. I know them, and I am fine with fronting both of them the money.
I do not need anything.
No, this is from what they would get for selling all the materials.
Right.
That's what he's giving you the extra. No, he looks and even if you tell him no, he's like, no, you weren't here. We're not alive if you're not here too.
No, I mean I don't need any of the gems themselves.
Yeah, but it would be we're gonna sell them unless someone needs any of them.
Right.
Right now, no one needed them for a component, so he gave you the cut of the split to sell them. That's what he was giving you for.
Oh, I don't see a number. That's what threw me off.
Another 100. He's giving you 100 gold because it comes to 600 total selling everything. There's 6 people, so it would be 100 gold extra per person.
Excellent.
He looks to the potions of healing and says, "I obviously can do my own healing. Which of you?" And then he kind of looks between the him, not him or the druid, because him and the druid can heal each other. Who needs them?
I have plenty of potions. I do not need any.
Cobalt opens his pack and counts 4 bottles. He's like, he gestures to the 2 casters.
Well, Jimmy shakes her head.
Isadora is just like, I don't have any.
Gives one to Isadora and one to Cobalt.
Cobalt nods his things.
And he looks through everything and goes, seems to be everything, and he looks, gives this scroll for Jeremy to start copying. He
Oh, she
says,
does it immediately.
Cobalt, do you wish to have, and he kind of takes the fairy fire scroll when it's done.
Cobalt nods.
It looks to the sleep scroll, looks towards Isadora. Interest when it's done?
Yes, absolutely.
Nods and says everything's settled then. He looks back towards the bloodied sand, and then goes, I kinda wanted your horn. And turns, starts walking out.
Well, if the stand's still replicating, or does it seem like it was powered by whatever was living around here, or is it still moving,
it's the
or what?
stronger one.
I mean, I would imagine so, but I can hope.
It's still slowly spreading.
Did we explore that other way?
Cobalt
The right?
opens his mouth and was
Epi,
about to mention that.
we would explore that way. Do we need to, or we do it cinematically?
You wander down that way. It's another cave-in.
Okay.
Whatever came in here demolished the other tunnels, blocking them off completely. They're sealed. The only real way down that you can see is the sand, and you don't know how far that goes down, or if you'll be able to breathe.
We don't have any proof of the dragons doing. I didn't think about that with the little ones.
We didn't stop to ask questions.
No, we didn't have any. We didn't get any proof that there's dragons to bring back.
No scales. No.
The other small ones, we could pick up something from.
Is there something we can get to at least a scale or something, Epi?
There are.
How heavy is a baby dragon? I have a 10 stars floating disc. We could pull that thing right along with
Nice.
us.
There are two completely I'm gonna put it this way. There's one that was blighted, there's one that was frozen, and there's a couple that have been killed in other ways. There are two that are, one would say, presentable.
Take the blighted one.
Those are the two that Cobalt. Well, two Cobalt killed. He shot
Yeah.
it through the head.
That's
some
the
sank and some didn't. So
The rest were
they grab.
decapitated.
We grab one of the wyverns
Mhm.
to bring with us.
Oh. Cobalt's head shoots up. He takes out a little notebook. There's a couple tally marks. He puts two more down. He looks to where the larger wyvern was killed and puts another one down. Closes his notebook after, puts it back in his pack.
Cobalt, can you do that thing where you check to see if there's any more dragons nearby?
Cobalt does, and he casts Primeval Awareness again.
It's faint. I mean, really faint. It you know it's clearly there's dragons around, but it's whereas
Not as
they were
strong.
here and it was ping 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 ping. Now it's just kind of this quiet little ping. But it's the kind of ping that makes you go, I think I'm gonna need a bigger boat.
There's definitely there's something else here, but it's far away.
But by the way, Osri,
What?
I added the gold and copper and
Oh, you
stuff
did?
to your
Okay, cool. I was about to. Sweet.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No,
sorry.
it's okay. I'm just making sure you got your gold and stuff. That's all. Because I know you can't do it.
So everyone should add another 100
Took
gold
apart my laptop.
based on what this is, what that initial split was. Add another 100 gold to your sheet from selling all the stuff. Whether we
Osri,
sell them to people or at the shop.
do you have a whole bunch of work?
So hold on,
Actually-
we're still here. We can talk after.
Okay.
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 That being said, Epi, we take our trip back home.
Yeah, you get back. She's kind of staring at you as you come back. She can see how beat up you are in some cases. And she goes, well,
Dragons.
And puts the wyvern. Those were the babies.
she looks at it, kind of lifts up one of the wings, kind of. You hear this kind of displeased kind of, and puts the wing down, and she puts a hand on the hip, and I'm gonna have to report this back to my superiors.
You should report much more back to your superiors. There was a large one we fought, and kind of motions to their injuries, which left these.
Jimri hands her the little bottle of sand. Look, it's magical. It replicates itself.
Is it still replicating itself? It's not in a layer
No.
anymore.
No.
He looks and goes,
Oh.
and they're making your minds their layer, which means something much bigger than what we saw is there.
She does not look happy about this. You can see the cogs turning in her head as she thinks about this, and she goes, "Good work and coming back alive."
Thank you. What's your last name?
She looks at her and
Your
goes,
eyes laughs.
I'm not telling you my last name. You have my name. That's all you need to know." And she then walks away, and you see her enter.
Are there explosions?
She puts sunglasses on. Background explodes behind you. People go flying.
But
no
we're
one
not
knows
in
why.
Cortia.
No, you see her step onto a teleportation circle, snap at one of the wizards, and she gets teleported away.
Jimri totally takes a scale.
I'm gonna ask the wizard where she went.
By the way, after she
suggest-
vanishes,
Can we get the head taxidermied? It'd be great in the bar.
after she vanishes,
Yes.
a short little halfling comes running up, looking panicked, wiping his brow, and goes, this is all for you, and you all get handed 200 gold. You did take a
you.
job. You did
200
take a
each?
job. Yeah.
Just making sure.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Tumblebrook.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Tumblebrook.
I'm her assistant.
You see,
She's actually a very nice. She's actually a very nice person. Just she's
I insight
very
that.
finicky. He actually believes she's a nice person. You have no idea, though. I'll give you advantage. He thinks she's a very nice person. She just has a set. She has her own rule set.
Mm-hmm. He looks at the corpse. He pulls up a scale. Just a scale. They're not to do anything. It's just as a trophy.
Just so you know, it does have a horn.
Because he heard something else. He looks to Jimmy. I have no problem with them taking it so that they can have the head in their bar. And he kind of nods to everyone and makes his way out.
Good seeing you again.
Cobalt
Oh, I'll be
also
coming
takes
for
a
a
blue
drink.
scale.
Most definitely.
Smiles.
I want to go over to the wizard that sent her back and ask him what nation she was sent to.
I cannot disclose a customer's private information. It was a private teleportation circle.
It would be one for diplomats, not the one we use.
Oh, okay.
Cobalt also takes a blue scale off the wyvern.
You do realize if they're taking the head, there's an entire rest of the body to
No,
pick
but
from.
we're all just taking a scale as proof. That's it.
This is
There's not a
because
lot
the
you can do with
only.
Raven scale, by the way. They're very tiny.
Oh, that's fine. Cobalt's
It's
just gonna keep it.
trophy-wise, Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
That's
a
why I hate to
trophy. Cobalt. I mean, if the big dragon didn't get dragged away, he definitely would have taken something because he landed the killing shot. He would have definitely let Agadar have the horn though. There would be no argument about that.
So, I guess at this point we're just about done. So thank you, Epi.
Thank you,
You,
Abby.
Epi.
Thank
Shot.
you,
Thank
Epi.
you, Effie.
Thank you,
I've now
Twitch,
gotta
for
go.
the views.
For the experience.
Thank you, Twitch.
Nah, he's gonna do all the work. Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
Twitch.
Bye.